What's up, everyone? This is your friendly neighbor Hookah, just coming in here with another video off my iPhone because I still can't get my computer situation to work. How's everyone doing? How you guys liking it? I got a new hose recently from my boy Buddha. Shared his newest video on my Hookahologist Facebook page. Be sure to check that out later. But what are we talking about today? Well, sorry I missed you last week for one. That's important. I didn't know what to do, actually. So if you haven't watched the AM Hookah podcast last week, they actually had a very, very interesting video. It's actually very important for everyone to start with this. The federal government, I guess, is trying to ban hookah tobacco altogether. So the AM Hookah podcast, in league with Hookah University's The Classroom, actually did a video of them interviewing a lawyer for, I think it was Fumari, and figuring out what to do and what we can do to stop the banning of hookah tobacco, which is very important. So if you haven't watched that video, I suggest you do. I will figure out, well, I am going to put a link in the description below because I have to do that because it's very important. So all of us who enjoy hookah smoking and hookah tobacco in general should all be alerted and should know about this. So now that that's out of the way, what are we smoking today? We are doing our it's not a live review. We're doing a review on Tangiers Static Starlight. Funny story, actually. I could have sworn I bought Static Starlight. I forgot that I ordered Static Starlight when I ordered my mango cheesecake. I thought I ordered Foreplay on Peach. That was not right at all. So once I opened my box, I thought I had Foreplay on Peach. I had Static Starlight instead. So winning. It's okay. But as we can tell, we're using a new bowl today. Let me just show you, actually. I bought this bowl last week at the Red Room. It's a perfect small 10-gram bowl. Perfect for Tangiers, actually. We are using 2 Cocoa Earth cubed coals for this bowl today, and we're using I don't know the brand of this hose, but it actually came as a gift. So this one in particular is used for mint and floral flavors, which is great because this actually works really well with this hookah. So, what are we talking about? We're talking about Tangiers dark leaf tobacco. What I don't like about Tangiers, well, I think it's actually really good. The Tangiers is a very heat sensitive flavor. The only problem with that is that it works better with flats. I don't have flats. I've been using cubes. So this bowl is a little harsh right now, so I'm gonna clear it out. Using my Hookah John Sayoka hookah once again, because this is my new favorite hookah to use since the Cloud King has been retired. Ramona is now resting with the rest of my retired hookahs, and it's all good because guess what? We have the Sayoka. We have Eric Killmonger. So this flavor is a floral flavor, and I am not the biggest fan of floral flavors for the most part. I think it's a very interesting take. I mean, I have my own taste buds. I really do like candy flavors and a lot of sweet flavors. So this one's actually very, very different for me. It's not what I normally buy. So I figured I need to do a video on more Tangiers flavors. And what's cool about this flavor, and all Tangiers flavors in the compact, I forgot to grab it. Hold on. Each Tangiers flavor comes with this packaging. As we can all see, this is 250 grams, so it comes with this. What's cool about this is that they actually help you figure out how to pack Tangiers. They even have a customer support line you can call, which I think is fantastic for those who, want to have more of this. And it actually gives you a little bit of a description of how to pack it a little bit and how to do this whole process. And they go into description of what it has: tobacco, ruins, bleach, lighter fluid, and blah, blah, blah. Do not expose this tobacco to bleach or lighter fluid. That would be bad. You really don't want to smoke that. That would be terrible. Even tells you how to pack it, which is cool. Put tobacco in the bowl evenly and full size of covered of the tobacco should be as dense as in the bowl and as it is in the bag. So kudos to Tangiers for giving us a little lesson how to pack if you're not very familiar with it. I've not gotten my Tangiers back to a T yet. I'm still working on how to pack it perfectly. But you know what? It's a learning process, so we're getting there. We're getting there. This is probably the 5th bowl I packed of it so far. And I'm getting better. It's not the best. I think dark leaves are a little bit harder to pack than blonde leaves for the most part. So, I mean, Matt Dezen of the AM Hookah podcast swears by this flavor. He says it's the best. It's not my favorite. Sorry, Matt. If you see this now, I'm not a biggest fan of this flavor. Do I think it's a great flavor? I think so. Do I think it's my favorite Tangiers flavor? Not at all. Right now, my favorite Tangiers flavor is Foreplay on Peach. That is everything, and I love it so much. That's the next one I'm going to order, and we're going to do a full review on that when that comes into play. As you can see here, we're actually getting great clouds out of this, so the Tangier Static Starlight. I don't know. Okay, could someone please explain to me what the numbering system is? This has the number 99 on it. I don't know what that means. Hookah Frank, if you watch this video, could you please write me a comment, tell me what the hell that means? I would like to know. Is it the 99 flavor that they made? Is it 99% of nicotine? I don't know. So if someone can please explain that to me, I would actually really enjoy that. And please, someone tell me that, because that's been bothering me for like a week. Okay, so for one, Tangiers is a very, very rich flavor. It's a very rich tobacco brand. So if you don't know a lot about Tangiers, it's a dark leaf tobacco, as in it's fantastic. So if you are really, really used to smoking blonde leaves, it's going to be a very big jump from dark blonde leaf to dark leaf, in my opinion, because it's a very stronger taste of flavor. It's stronger nicotine content. And it's not for every person. All right, you can't just jump into smoking Tangiers. You can't just do it. You have to mentally prepare yourself for it. You have to be not excited. You have to be ready. So you have to constantly, just take it. When I first smoked Tangiers, I was not prepared. I was just taking fat rips, getting much as close as possible, putting a lot of coals on it, and it did not work in my favor at all. It actually made me a little sick, and I was a little afraid of it for a time. So Tangiers is not it's the whiskey of tobacco. Let's put it that way. Dark leaf is the whiskey of tobacco. It's a lot stronger. So that's it. The first time I actually had the full exposure to Tangiers, I was at Oasis in Las Vegas for the Hookah Expo last year, and I went to the bathroom. I'm like, Isaac, producer man Isaac, as you already know, me and him went to the Hookah Expo last year, and I told him, hey, I'm going to order this. I got to use the bathroom. If they come to ask us what we want, just say you want lemon mint, and just order lemon mint and just call it a day, because I was really into lemon mint that at that time in my life. So I'm like, cool, whatever, I'll just smoke lemon mint. Come back to the bathroom. Isaac says, oh, did they take your order? I'm like, yeah. He's like, all right, cool. He's like, yeah, but I got lemon mint, but it's got a different name to it. I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, he asked me what level of tobacco, and I'm like, well, you smoke a lot, so I mean, we asked for the strongest level. I'm like, what was it called? He's like, he was like something with a T. I'm like Tangiers. He's like, yeah, that's what it was. I'm like, okay, we're ready for this today. He's like, what? Why? Tangiers is a very strong flavor. It's a strong tobacco brand. He's like, what do you mean? I'm like, just be prepared. All right, you might get knocked on your ass a little bit. He's like, you think so? I'm like, dude, I fucking know so. So we order. And we get our flavor, and I'm like, whoa. Like, I was, like, I've been smoking for a while, and, like, that one just got me. I was just, I was feeling all kinds of ways, and I was like, nope, not about that life. I'm not about it, And it was fun. And we ended up enjoying it after a while, so we got to a point where it was okay. But, yeah, that was my first experience with Tangiers, like, and it's just not okay. It was not fun whatsoever, but it was good. It was good. So Static Starlight, this is a very floral flavor. It's kind of grapey to me. I don't know if anyone else feels that way when they're smoking it, but I feel a little bit of grape. I can sense like kind of rose, I want to say. Rose is in here. So there's a very, very bold flavor, and it's not light. It's not light in what any means, way, shape, or form. I actually really do enjoy this flavor, although I do seem like I'm not enjoying it. Well, it's because I had a very long day, so but I'm really do enjoying this bowl, and that's actually really plus for me because I do love smoking, and I do love smoking different kinds of flavors and different kinds of brands of tobacco. Tangiers and dark leaf tobaccos I'm starting to get more involved in, so I'm starting to have a lot more fun with it. This here is actually a very good flavor, and it's very different from what I'm used to. So I'm not very, very happy. Nah, I wouldn't say very happy. I'm not very versatile in smoking a lot of dark leaf. So smoking dark leaves are always different for me, from my own personal perspective, and just to have these new flavors that I try and have everything that comes around it is really good. As man, I'm really bad at this today. I don't know what it is. I think it's just the day's finally gotten to me, and I'm finally getting around to doing this. So this has been a video I've been meaning to do for at least 2 weeks, but as you've seen in my timeline, we've had the Azure Mango Cheesecake flavor we did a review on. We also did the Avengers Endgame hookah movie reviews video. So now, and then last week when I was trying to figure out, like, I didn't really want to do a video because I was trying to find more about this whole banning of hookah tobacco thing, because Los Angeles just put a ban on it. San Francisco doesn't serve flavored tobacco anymore, and it's getting more and more out there. So I wanted to figure out a little bit more and see what I can do to maybe help for my hobby at this point to not be out there. So I'm a little drained from all of that, and then I didn't do a video last week, so this one I was actually trying to figure out how to say it properly and make sure I did a good video, because that's what I really strive to do, because I do these videos for new hookah smokers to have an idea, and then people from the community will watch and figure out and say, hey, tell me you're doing a good job. So I mean, I think I do a good job, other people think I do a good job, so that's all that really matters. So like I said, the Tangier Static Starlight, it's different for me. Like I said before and in the beginning of the video, I'm not very good with floral flavors. I think I'll smoke rose every once in a while, Biofokker. That's a decent flavor. Rose is never really something that's super, it's super floral, so it's not sweet or anything like that. It's not minty. So I actually, having a little bit of rose in there is actually pretty decent. It makes it very subtle. And as you can see in the clouds here, Tangiers will give you a very good cloud output. Although, downside to Tangiers, and I think most people will agree or disagree with me on this, but you need to have good heat management sources for Tangiers. It's very, very important because this tobacco will burn very, very differently from most tobaccos. Because if you don't manage the coals or you don't have a proper, heating source, it's going to be an unenjoyable time. So what the Red Room does when I order Tangiers, they put a Provost on it, and then they put the coals on, so that helps. So a Provost is actually a good way to use Tangiers and a good way to actually manage it a lot better, so your bowl will go forever. Tangiers is known to be a very long-lasting tobacco session, so you will be smoking Tangiers for at least up to 2 hours. I think the most is what my bowls will last is about a good 2 hours. This bowl right here is probably going to last an hour and a half because I don't think I dense packed it good enough. So, sorry. So on top of that, like, Tangiers is a very different kind of flavor to try. So you need to make sure you're very cautious with what you do with it. Like I said, you need to be you need to have a better heat management system than I have right here, because if I had a Provost or maybe even some other heat management device, I'd probably be able to enjoy this a lot bit more than what I do without one. So that's a big thing. I think Tangier is a very touchy flavor to use. If you're not very good at packing it, or you don't have anyone who could pack it well, you're not going to have as good of a time as you would with someone who can pack it well, or you have a Provost and stuff like that. See, there we go. Now I got it to not be as harsh and taste a lot better. So I can really taste the flavor of it. So let's go back to it. Like I said, I'm tasting a lot of grape. I don't know if this is just me or if other people taste grape when they smoke Static Starlight. Oh, there we go. Much better. about 15 minutes in, I finally get the tobacco to fucking do what I want. Congratulations, Tommy. You're now not the hookahologist. You're a hookah rookie nowadays. God damn it. Oh, man. So, what can I say about Static Starlight? I'm enjoying this bowl 100%. This is a very solid flavor. You know, if you're new to Tangiers and you want to try something you're not really used to, and you want to try a different kind of flavor profile, I suggest you do try Static Starlight. Everyone should try it at least once, or try most flavors at least once, because you're not gonna know what you like and just say no, I don't like that flavor. It just sounds weird, you know. For me, like, having to try new flavors is always a hard thing for me because I'm a very creature of habit. So having to buy new flavors, I have to make sure I really want it, and I take like 20 minutes to decide if I'm even gonna buy it. Half the time I try to buy tobacco online, I don't even buy it because I can't make a decision. So there's that, but that's just me. Everyone else is different. Let's see, what else could we talk about? As the session goes on, when I smoke it, I can taste it a lot more. I can taste a lot more of the floral. I can taste a lot more of the grape, and I'm really enjoying it every time. This is, like I said, this is probably the 5th bowl I've packed of this, and I just love it more and more. Like, at first I was like, okay, this is a decent flavor, but the more I smoke Static Starlight, I'm actually really liking it more and more. So if I'm gonna buy this more often, hell yeah, I'm going to buy it more often, and I'm going to try more Tangiers flavors and stuff like that. So, Tommy, what do you give this as a rating? Well, person who didn't ask me, I'm going to tell you that right now. What we're going to do is we're going to start with the inhale and then go with the exhale, and I'm going to go from there. So, inhale. On the inhale, you really taste all the flavor. It's really smooth. Like I said, I'm tasting grape. I like grape flavored stuff, so grape really does taste well. Then, on the exhale now. The exhale, we still taste a lot of the grape, and we can see, we're just letting the smoke come out, that it's actually a decent amount of clouds. Like, I suggest if you're going to pack Tangiers, pack it with titanium flats, or have flat coals. That way you can do it Stonehenge style, and you can actually see, oh my god, I just saw myself spit. That's disgusting. So like I was saying, you can have it Stonehenge style, and you can actually have all of that look a lot better, and then your flavor is going to last you a lot longer. So out of 10, I want to say this is a very good, solid 7. 7 out of 10 for me, just because I'm not very big on floral flavors. I think I'm just not very good at packing Tangiers just yet, so I can't really enjoy it to its full extent. So that's what we're going to leave it off with today. I'm going to finish off this bowl here because, you know, long day. So what do you do after a long day? You smoke. But that's all I really have for you guys today. I wish I had a better way of talking about it. Like I said, I think I just didn't pack this bowl as well as I could have today. So that's why I'm not enjoying it as much as I normally would. But to find me on all social media aspects, clearly here, if you like this video and you want to see what more Tangiers videos, please let me know. Leave a comment in the comment section below. Be sure to like and subscribe so we can have more Hookahologists content. Well, you're going to get it anyways, but now you can be alerted to when the Hookahologists is putting up more videos. Anyways, you can find me on Instagram, _Hookahologists. You can also follow me under Twitter under that name as well. Be sure to find me on Facebook. You'll be looking at this handsome face, Tommy Rodriguez. How you doing? Also, be sure to like the Hookahologists page that is also on Facebook under the Hookahologists. And until next time, guys, keep smoking.